Hello everyone, this is Yoko. In this channel, I will share information in English that I have gathered on events happening in China, which may not be widely reported in other countries. I obtain information from various sources, and I would be delighted to receive your opinions in the comments section about the content of the videos. If you find it interesting, please consider subscribing to the channel and supporting me. Firstly, let's begin discussing the topic at hand. This matter has been extensively covered by Japanese media, revealing that North Korea has conducted experiments with an underwater nuclear weapons system. An important aspect to note is the involvement of a nuclear weapons system. By the way, the expression is subtle, and it's not clear whether the term nuclear weapons system specifically refers to tangible nuclear weapons. However, if this is an experiment involving the use of nuclear weapons, it implies the possibility that North Korea already possesses nuclear weapons. A concerning aspect is the potential for marine pollution caused by nuclear weapons. Now, let's shift to the Chinese perspective. It is said that North Korea is engaged in the development and experimentation of underwater weapons. This has been reported multiple times just in the past year. Although officially announced on April 8, 2023, an issue related to unmanned underwater nuclear attack systems was mentioned in the April 4 edition. Therefore, it seems that experiments with underwater weapons related to nuclear weapons were already in progress. Similar to what was mentioned earlier, there is also information indicating the success of underwater explosions. On March 25 of last year, there is another piece of information. The titles include phrases such as ultra-cooperative radioactive tsunami and mysterious nuclear weapons revealed for the first time. Upon reading the article, it contains content similar to what was discussed earlier about unmanned underwater attacks and successful underwater explosions. If this involves torpedoes carrying nuclear warheads, it becomes a serious concern. The term underwater weapons might potentially refer to torpedoes capable of carrying nuclear warheads, but the expression is ambiguous. In China, some people believe that North Korea has conducted nuclear tests. Amid the controversy over Japan's treated water, there are Chinese individuals questioning why there is silence regarding North Korea's nuclear development. Additionally, there is concern that a nuclear explosion underwater by North Korea could lead to more severe ocean pollution than treated water. Reactions are occurring that were not anticipated by North Korean authorities or the Chinese Communist Party. This is partly a result of the dissemination of information and the idea being promoted by the Chinese Communist Party that Japan will cause a significant problem with ocean pollution. In China, there are more people than imagine influenced by the propaganda of the Chinese Communist Party. Many individuals within the country do not have exposure to information other than what the Communist Party disseminates. While some people use the internet to access foreign information, it requires a certain level of knowledge and may incur costs. It is widely known that using VPN allows access to YouTube and Gmail, but free VPNs are quickly shut down by Chinese authorities, making them unreliable. Without using a paid VPN, stable access to foreign information is not possible. As a result, the number of people accessing foreign websites decreases, and eventually, many Chinese start believing that Japan is causing serious ocean pollution. Returning to the topic of North Korea's experiments with nuclear weapons, there is criticism of the Chinese Communist Party for making a fuss about Japan while remaining silent on North Korea. Some individuals who understand the background believe that the Communist Party is exerting political pressure through anti-Japanese propaganda. They argue that those who were speaking out about Japan's issues may have been silenced by the party during such times, but many Chinese people do not understand this and criticize the party for inconsistency. Now, let's introduce another topic. In China, there is a pharmaceutical company called Henan. This company was established in 1998 during the Nagano Olympics and is based in Shenzhen. At that time, there were suspicions in Japan that the police response to illegal activities by Chinese people during the Nagano Olympics was too lenient, possibly influenced by pressure from higher authorities. It was around that time that Henan was founded. Henan produces a drug called heparin, which prevents blood clotting, and it is the world's largest supplier of heparin raw materials. By the way, heparin raw materials are extracted from pig organs. In China, when discussing meat, pork takes center stage due to its originally high production volume. Traditional Chinese diets heavily feature pork and lamb, with recent increases in beef consumption, although pork remains predominant. Transitioning to the topic of heparin, a Chinese company named HepaLink has become the world's largest supplier of heparin raw materials. This company has expanded internationally, establishing a wholly owned subsidiary in Italy. However, this Italian subsidiary fell victim to a fraud amounting to 1.7 million euros, approximately 18 billion yen, impacting the parent company's stock price. The nature of the fraud is unclear, described only as a telecom fraud. In Chinese, telecom fraud refers to scams involving phone calls, text messages, or internet-based schemes. However, specific details about the fraud have not been provided, leading to suspicions arising from various factors. Firstly, while HepaLink is internationally listed, it is not publicly listed in China and is not a giant multinational corporation. Questions about its financial management arise considering the potential of such a large company being defrauded of 18 billion yen in an internet-related scam. Amidst these discussions, there are doubts about recent fluctuations in heparin raw material prices. Despite global inflation trends, heparin prices appear unstable, fluctuating up and down. Despite holding the world's leading market share, reports indicate intense competition for this company, with declining performance due to price drops in its flagship product. Speculation has arisen that the losses from the fraud might be used to conceal other losses. It is unimaginable for a large corporation to be involved in a massive fraud encompassing the internet and phones, leading to theories that the company might fabricate fraud to conceal other losses. The incident occurred in Italy, and Italian authorities are said to be conducting an investigation. If the company delayed disclosure or fabricated information, it might come to light during Italy's investigation. In Chinese discussions, some observers believe that even large Chinese corporations may resort to various means to hide losses. Although confirmation of the massive fraud has not been obtained, the company acknowledges significant losses due to fraud in Italy, prompting Italian authorities to initiate an investigation. Given the involvement of foreign elements, the unfolding of this story remains uncertain. That concludes our discussion for now. Until next time.